Even the towering pines can't hide the adventures ahead. We dive into some of the best and butteriest barbecue in Texas. I risk life and limb on a high-speed dirt track and slow it down on the Lone Star hiking trail. We catch some dinner, but opt instead for one of the most revered sandwich shops in the nation. By land or by lake, it's all here in
Montgomery. I do declare.
What are you declaring?
That we are indeed in Montgomery. Montgomery.
Montgomery. Sometimes you just have to say it that way. But it sits about an hour northwest of downtown Houston, but barely a stone's throw from the urban sprawl. However, when you get downtown, the big city feels worlds away, and you realize this small town of about 2,000 people has deep roots and a proud Texan history.
So you may have heard of the Old 300, right? It was the first 300 families that Stephen F. Austin settled in Texas. But have you heard of the not quite as old but still pretty old 500? Well, it was the second group of 500 families that Austin brought right here to what would become Montgomery County. In fact, it's known as the birthplace of the Texas flag, as it was Montgomery resident Dr. Charles Stewart who designed our very own Lone Star Standard. What, y'all don't carry a Texas flag with you at all times?
No.
What? Oh. Never leave home without it.
Dr. Stewart is certainly a local legend in these parts, but there's only one folk hero of Montgomery who gets not one statue, but a bunch. And that's Monty the Goat.
100 years ago, there was an actual billy goat who lived in town, and he figured out that if he wandered up to this well and he stood here long enough, folks would give him a drink of water. Well, he got smarter and figured out that if he wandered to the local saloon, folks would give him beer and food. So guess what? He stuck around. Kind of became a little local legend and hero. You could call him the goat of getting free handouts.
And who doesn't love a free lunch? But in terms of the modern day heroes of Montgomery, who are willing to work to feed all of us lunch, well, let's head to Bar A Barbecue. Hopefully before they sell out, which is a daily occurrence around here. From this small house, owners Cooper Abercrombie, his wife Shelby, and his brother Caleb serve up some of the most sought-after Q in Texas. All smoked to perfection on what looks like a random Swiss Army knife assortment of pits. But according to Cooper, well, there's a method to all this meat madness.
All right, Cooper, by my count, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. There was a fifth one out there. Then you got this cooktop, and they're all different.
They all serve a different purpose, and we use every one of them almost daily here.
Is that right?
I've got some briskets on here right now. Post-oak smoke and brisket.
A few short years ago, Cooper was a fence salesman. But then, well, he got bit by the smoke bug.
When you buy a house in Texas, you have to buy a smoker. It's in the paperwork at every house that you buy.
That's when I got my first pit, yeah.
You go, hey, I gotta cook a brisket. Why not, you know?
Yeah.
Gave it a shot, and it was absolutely horrible. We tried, and I don't handle being bad at things very well. I spent every day I could, like, I'm gonna cook a brisket every day until I figure this out, so.
Cooper was hungry to master Texas barbecue. So hungry that he started driving over 3 hours to Goldie's Barbecue in Fort Worth to work for free.
Really, I asked, like, hey, I'll take the trash out. Let me do whatever I can to be around you guys. And so
real?
I would just drive up there and spend a day or two at a time and just do whatever I had to do while I still had a full-time job. You know, growing up, a high school football coach's son, all you know is be around good people and watch what they do and try and mimic them.
It worked. And now Bar A is unquestionably one of the best in the room and the state of Texas.
We started a tent in a brewery to a trailer to the brick and mortar.
That's amazing, dude.
Yeah.
The American dream.
Sometimes,
the Texas dream, yeah. Or
sure.
curse some days, I'm sure. It's hard work, but like I can see the passion that you and your wife have, and your brother now too.
Yeah, my brother as well. It's a lot of sleepless nights and blood, sweat, and tears like they all say, but you know, it's a challenge, and that's why I think we're addicted to it.
Well, dude, I'm starving, so you want to walk me through the line a little bit?
Let's go eat.
That passion extends to everything on the menu. where Cooper's bringing new flavors to Texas Q with sides like tater tot casserole and honey butter cornbread. Emphasis on the honey butter. Shelby runs the line, where she's dishing out today's special pork steak.
That's
Gotta process.
insane. This is like a pork belly and a pork chop had a baby.
It's a perfect
Oh,
mixture.
you're not waiting, Daniel. Eat this. I still got to eat lunch after this. I basically want everything.